human beings.
Okay, welcome everybody to our fourth annual Kinus Torah. Those who are online, those who are present. Kinus Torah is something they were pushed very strongly after Yom Tovim, especially after Shavuos. The community should get together, share words of Torah. Additionally, we have another combined element here, which is one of the novelties in the manner in which they have pushed Torah learning above and beyond the way it's been studied in previous generations is this idea of Chidush Torah, writing and publishing novelty in Torah. Now, the idea of writing novelty or Chidushim is not a new thing. For generations since the Torah has been given, there have been great scholars and sages who have been publishing and writing novelty in Torah, Chidush Torah, and that's what makes up the vast Jewish library. But what's unique in the Rebbe's generation, and Rebbe's push, is that Rebbe pushed very strongly that the idea of writing novelty in Torah should not be exclusive to scholars, not be exclusive to the Gedolei Hador. Rebbe wanted all Bachrim, all the students in yeshiva, should all be publishing their works. Even young students, 14, 15 years old, should be thinking about novel ways of understanding Torah, and writing it down and publishing it. I even saw once the Rebbe said that someone publishes something and it happens to be published by someone that already published that thought earlier. It's okay, publish it anyway, because you put in the effort and you came up with the question and you resolved the issue, even though someone else did the exact same exercise years earlier and published it. You put in the effort, so you publish it too. And it would seem to me that the reason Rebbe did this push is because in earlier generations, it's a very strong element of Judaism, and certainly of Hasidus even, of trying to disguise whatever piety or scholarship you have to the best of your ability. There were scholars and Hasidim which would go out of their way so that people should not know that they know how to learn, and people shouldn't know the level of their scholarship. This was an exercise that they did it in a concerted and in a real effort. And it would seem to me that Rebbe understood that in the West, in America and Canada, if you want to get a young boy, a young girl, a young Jew inspired about Judaism, inspired to learn Torah, he's got to be proud of it. He's going to be very proud of what he's done, proud of his efforts, proud to publish and put it out there. So it's not going to be 100% correct 100% of the time. Okay, so it won't be. Every 15-year-old who wrote their chidushim and got them published in yeshivas were all 100% accurate. I'm sure they all are, but realistically, I'm sure there are plenty that are questionable in nature. But nonetheless, this boy who's writing it feels a pride in his learning, and he knows that his friends are reading what he wrote, and his friends can challenge what he wrote, and they can publish in the next journal a counteraction. It creates a passion and excitement, and primarily a pride in taking ownership of their learning, that they can come up with their own ideas. So in that regard, in that vein, Baruch Hashem, we have young representation at this year's Kinus Torah. I think it's a wonderful thing. The young ones here, young Bachrim, both Bachrim. Young students can take pride in their Torah learning, take pride in their efforts, take pride in the work that they put in to putting together whatever it is that they're putting their presentations and to present it in the best possible fashion that they can.